You know, if car safety has evolved over the years from basic seatbelts and a few airbags to a whole array of sensors, crash tests and cutting edge materials. There is this one company that seems to be topping every safety charts out there. Yes, we are talking about Tesla, a company that's been receiving 5-star ratings consistently from organizations that perform crash tests such as the Insurance Institute for Highway Safety. So let's get started with the video. The primary reason you're much safer while driving the Tesla EVs is because, unlike their gas-powered counterparts, Tesla don't have an engine up front. So when there is a collision, all that steel and aluminium at the front crumbles and absorbs the impact, preventing it from being transmitted to the occupants. And it's just not about what's under the hood or the trunk in Tesla's case, it also has to do with the car's overall structure. They're really difficult to roll over as they have a low center of gravity since the heavy battery pack and the electric motor sit low in the vehicle. The American road safety regulator NHTSA determined that the mid-size SUV, the Model Y, has a rollover risk of about 8, which according to Tesla is the lowest risk in any SUV ever built, lower than the chances of the Model X to flip over. And by any chance if it does, Teslas rely on the strength of its roof to protect the people inside. The Model 3s can withstand more than 20,000 pounds of force, which is nearly 6 times its own weight, or as Tesla points out, that is the equivalent of 2 full-grown elephants deciding to chill on top of your car. Hopefully no one's ever done that. Now the part of a car that offers the least protection is the sides, since the sides have no areas designed to crumple unlike the front and rear ends, and car crashes with a side impact are the most common causes of severe injuries and death. So to get over this side panel weakness, the clever folks at Tesla heavily reinforce the cars with ultra high grade steel, while the battery pack also acts as a barrier. If there is a side collision, the Model 3 has thick curtain airbags that cover all 4 of the side windows and a uniquely shaped front passenger airbag that protects the driver's head from striking the side pillars and infotainment screens, which also contributes to the high safety rating. That's right, you have literally got your sides covered. A while back in Oregon, a dude driving a Tesla Model 3 crashed into a pole, 2 trees and a telephone box. Was he playing bumper cars? The impact was so wild that hundreds of tiny batteries, the ones that power the Tesla, got ejected onto the road like a high stakes game of marbles. But guess what? The driver walked away with minor injuries, as if Teslas are like those action heroes who stole away from exploding buildings without looking back. It's because these cars are carefully engineered to prevent accidents in the first place. They've got the safety feature that detects when you're drifting into another lane and steers you back to safety, and the automatic emergency braking system recognizes obstacles and stops the car on its own. It's like having a car that's always got your back, or in this case, your brakes. But there is still a lot of improvements to be made. When European safety experts, the Euro NCAP, tested the braking system on a Model X, it avoided hitting a dummy resembling a child while traveling at 25 km per hour. However, at 30 km per hour, it did not completely avoid the collision, although it did reduce the speed before impact. And this type of technology isn't exactly new. Volvo introduced an auto braking function over a decade ago, although Tesla stand out due to their more advanced sensors, which would theoretically be better at avoiding collisions. A combination of cars, radars and ultrasonic sensors help with navigation, and Tesla's goal is to eventually reach the Level 5 autonomy. Level 5 autonomy is the highest achievement of any self-driving car where vehicles require no human attention at all, to a point that the cars won't even need steering wheels or even accelerators or brake pedals, and will be capable to go anywhere and do anything that an experienced human driver can do. Teslas are not quite there yet, but is moving in that direction. Also, the competition in the EV sector is really high, and they are not the only players in town. The autonomous driving technology company Waymo, formerly known as Google's self-driving project, threw some shade at Tesla, saying they don't even consider Tesla a worthy competitor and that they are confident Teslas won't ever reach full autonomy. Shots fired, and Musk didn't take that lightly. He fired back, tweeting, "Tesla has better AI hardware and software than Waymo." The battle rages on, and the race to full autonomy continues. Tesla's full self-driving softwares are being beta tested on real roads, and the results are pretty darn impressive. The software is taking the vehicle from level 3 to level 2 autonomy, which is a lot of improvement from Autopilot. It's got features like the adaptive cruise control, which keeps you at a safe distance from the car ahead, and the lane keeping assistance that helps you steer in the right direction. But it's not wise to go binge watching Netflix while driving a Tesla just yet, because while using any system that isn't fully autonomous, the driver has to remain alert, and not doing so can have very fatal consequences. One wrong move and things can go south real fast. There was this case in 2018 where a Model X on autopilot slammed into a concrete barrier in California, tragically ending the life of an Apple engineer who was busy on his iPhone instead of the wheel. Lessons learned: don't be that guy. Surely Teslas have consistently rocked the safety charts with 5-star ratings, but so have some other cars like the gas-powered Lexus ES350 and the electric Audi e-tron. So these 5-star ratings aren't exactly some sort of unicorn sighting, and what truly matters is the likelihood of you walking away uninjured from an accident. Tesla once claimed the Model 3 was the safest car ever built, but regulators weren't exactly thrilled with that kind of a bold statement. NHTSA accused the company of misleading consumers, saying it's inappropriate to rank cars of different weights, although Tesla fought back, saying that the statements were based on NHTSA's own calculations. So whether you're a Tesla enthusiast or just curious about car safety, one thing's for sure, the technology keeps evolving and we are in for some exciting times on the road. It's clear that Teslas are pushing boundaries when it comes to car safety, although they are not the only players in the game. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, I request you to please subscribe, because a click from your side would serve as a huge motivation for me to make contents like this in the future. Thank you.